got me. So I don't have a lot of long sleeve shirts because most of the time I wear short sleeves. But my sister, she got me a plain shirt because she knows periodically I do want a long sleeve shirt, but I'm very particular. So she did that. She got me a really cool sweatshirt for sometimes I want them to be thin when I work out or do something. So I was very happy about that. My sister always hooks me up with the trendy clothing. And remember, I have a new Scully, lean, thin one, but it's for my hair because these are wide enough that I have a hairstyle, see, very curly, a certain way. So these are wide enough to do that. And she also got me these gloves. Actually, no, I'm sorry. My sister got me these gloves are the things you could touch on the phone. The red shirt thing was actually my mom and dad. So they got me that. No, that was my sister. My parents got me this. I was very happy about this. And my mom was like, go ahead and name all the characters. So I was able to. This is what my parents got me. A periodic table with all the characters. Really, 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 really awesome. I was very happy about that. So that was from my sister, the one set of clothing, and my parents got me that amazing t-shirt. My mom, I don't know where she found it. I was clueless, and I love it. So, now we're going to add a few things I got for Lisa. So, as you know, I have a bunch of these. I'm trying to... I was going to switch out that light because I used to hang these off a light. I'm actually going to see about where I can put these, my neck bands, so I can just kind of grab them. But I used to have them, and actually I think the light's out there. So I'm going to probably have them back on the light. When I want to do a video, I'll just grab one, whatever. But I got these for the holidays because I just wanted more than what I already had. Just so you can see. These are actually getting kind of expensive. Also, people like lanyards now. So, I got these space ones. So, I got that one. I got this one, which I think is supposed to be a nebula of some sort. I got this one. This one. Yeah, I just wanted more. I want to soon, when I show my face on videos, if I talk about things regularly, I'm going to try to not always do voiceovers all the time, especially when I start doing comic reviews. I'm going to be sitting in front of you, so I kind of want to make sure I have different ones each time, which those will be happening soon. I don't even know what that is, but I don't care. Colorful. Another purpled up one. And these I like, they were a little different because they're, you know, layers, but they're just a smidge different than your average ones. So you got this one in the green. Now I do have another set here that I decided to go for. Like I said, I actually wanted to buy a few different ones, and some that weren't run of the mill. So I now have a Dragon Ball Z one with my boy Gohan on it. Goten is on it. Vegeta, basically all of the Super Saiyans I think is on it in their different levels. Then this one is a Super Mario one. Includes the hat and card. There's a Star Wars one I want to actually, or set, but I'll get that later. This is Dragon Ball Z with Goku. And this is a Dragon Ball Z that came with it because you buy them in a group. This is from when they were on Planet Namek. So it has like Vegeta, Gohan, Goku, and I think Frieza's on here. Yeah. So, like I said, the only big thing now I have to do is make sure I have enough of these. Which I'll keep buying them. I guess I'll just remember to start buying them periodically to get these like little packs so I can have something hanging on each one. I just like that. I think it's cool. Basically keychains. And I do have quite a few keychains, so that should be okay. Then we got this one for Christmas, which these already come with stuff, so I was very happy about these. So this one is The Kids Are All Right, with a fox, a bunny, and a kid with a crown. I'll just stick that there. So when I saw these ones, I was like, oh, they already come with charms. This one is food. Edibles. Comes with like a shopping cart. Something a little different. Like it. I like it a lot. I need to find my wristbands again too. That I had. But yeah, I was like, oh, they already come with charms. That's even cooler. So we got a bunny rabbit with Toot Toot. Maybe I'll rock that for Easter. And then we have a alien UFO bear in space. Even though it says bear in space, it is a bunny rabbit. If you can see that. So this was on sale, and I might get a couple more of these from Five Below. They're pop keychains. Like I said, they're going to be on here. And periodically, if I see one or two, I'm actually going to grab a few more. I think I had a couple already. I have to check this Black Panther one I bought, or the T'Challa one. I think I have a T'Challa one now. That's Star-Lord. So I got these for Five Below. This is dog butts. And dog faces are on the front. On the other side. So there's the dog faces, and then on the other side, dog butts. And someone gave me this one because they said they know I don't like Harry Potter, so they were like, ha, this reminds them of Harry Potter. So I said, sure. It's a gamer one, even though I'm not that good at much of a gamer right now, or I should say a good gamer. Not because I can't play games. I just, except for phone games, I really been playing a lot of games. I'm kind of busy. And this one is cat butts and faces. Like I said, now I have a lot of lanyards that can hold me over. I just want some Star Wars ones. That should be good. So then, what we have next, I saw these on sale. This is from the Mech Strike, $7. They had some Lokis, and I was like, what is that? Oh, I didn't even notice that. So apparently Loki's some kind of mantis thing. And I just bought it just because I was like, oh, it's a Marvel thing. Nice size character. Looks really good. And the wings work. Now, there's these stands that I seen on Amazon. I was like, oh, that's what people have for figures. I have a lot of toys and stuff. But some of them I want them to stand. And like, besides one here, I want them to just be able to pop them in and stand. So I'll be doing that soon. But like I said, I got Loki from Mech Strike. Now this one is funny because I did not like this movie. This movie was terrible. But I thought this suit was cool. But the funny thing is I did not buy this. It's a Buzz Lightyear thing. I actually do like his space suits. This is the crystal gray one. There's a yellow suit, and then there's this Buzz Lightyear suit. But what happened was that a woman bought two of them, I guess, and then their kid was like, I don't want this. And then she was like, well, fine. And she saw me in there buying that. So she goes, hey, you want this? Or like on the thing. And I was like, ah, sure. So I gave her like $4 and did it. So now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. That's why this video may be a little bit longer. Because there was so the first thing I got on sale, I bought my boy a big Master Chief one of these. I do want another one of like a Hulk or something, but these things are kind of like 30 bucks, and I always have 30 bucks to spare. However, I do like Maleficent. I especially like her dragon form because I like dragons. And I have a big Maleficent now as a dragon. And I was able to get it because of like so many discounts. I was not only just able to get it half price, I got it half price and then half price again because of the sale they had going on. So I ended up paying, I think, like, in the end, like $8-9 for that. Now, there's 2 things left. One was a gift from a friend, but this one is not. This is normally $118, and this was on clearance. But because they had that sale I was telling you about, I ended up paying about $60 for this, and I've been wanting it because I have the Thanos one. It's just not out right now. It's packed away, and I was like, I want the Tony Stark one. So yes. And here's the funny thing: I had to scrounge for that $60. I was not planning on spending it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna pass this up. And then all of a sudden, I don't see it again for that same price. The Thanos one is pretty cool. It's very big. It's very like fun and awesome. I just wanted you to see, you know, what this looks like. Alright, and this one's a little bit smaller than this one, as it should be. Now, here's the cool thing about this one. Oh, I see. Because the Thanos one is a little stiff. Like, there's these rings in there, you have to pull them. This one's different. Okay. It actually has rubber fingers. So you could do your I'm Iron Man kind of thing. Alright. Ah, so you can move. So I can... Oh, I thought this was like letting me do like a repulsor. It kind of does. Okay, so I found the stones. Let's see how this turns on. Alright. So, let's see if I remember how these go. I don't know, I would have to find a screwdriver, but I do like that it gives you some give. But I would have to find a screwdriver if this isn't on already, and I don't feel like doing that right now. So, these just go in. So you have that one. The time stone. And these come out, which is cool because the other one, they don't come out. The power stone. The space stone. The Aether, or AKA the Reality Stone. You know what's funny? I always forget what this stone is. So it says time, power, space, ether. Oh, what movie was this one in? Oh, Mind. Vision stone. And then this is the soul stone. So, like I said, I do apologize. I do not have the screwdriver right now, and I have to get the batteries. So maybe another time I'll, like, when I do the tour or something, I'll let you see, like, my things like this. But you're supposed to be able to snap your fingers. I am Iron Man. This one feels solid. Definitely great. I like, this is how you turn it on, by the way. And each one reacts, just like in the other, in the Thanos one. But I like the feel of this because it's different from the other. Thanos was a huge gauntlet. This was more of a sleeker Iron Man. So I apologize. I thought maybe because the Thanos one, I think mine, but that's right because I bought it used. It actually came with the batteries in it already. So I was hoping this one did. But the only other thing I want now at some point is I want the Star-Lord mask. That would be sweet. So now the clincher here is that my two friends got together. I don't get to see them all the time and everything. And they gave me, let's see if I can get this. This! Yeah! And it was so heavy that when it pulled, it broke. So you're like, what is this? Comic book stuff. So this is Essential Hulk. This is like black and white old school stories. And the funny thing is, I have none of these. They just were gathering them up. Apparently, when they told me, they were like, we're just gathering them up for a while. I was like, are you serious? So this is, as the people No Way Home. They call it NYX, even though I always, for Nyx. This was X-23. Very interesting story. I had some of the comics to this. I got to read it, but I never had the trade. So, this is Outlaw of the Torrent. So this is the Outlaw Prince. I think they made a movie with Chris Pine in it. Edgar Rice Burroughs. I love that guy. I love his stuff. John Carter of Mars, Tarzan, Solomon Kane. Edgar Rice Burroughs just nails it. I always wanted this to read it because I got to read some of it. Superman Unchained. So, I have this now. I think I have this comic. I may not. But, so because I don't know, I'm okay. And if I do, I'll just, gift it to someone else. This is the Shield. Now, Daughter of the Revolution. Now, there is a character called the Shield that, if you remember, for a while, DC had them. They were also called Impact Comics. They're under Red Circle originally. This is when Archie redid their superhero line as Dark Circle. So if you see here, it's Dark Circle, but originally it was Red Circle Comics. And before that, some of the issues that came out was Impact, and I actually used to love those comics. It had like characters like the Fly, Jaguar, the Comet, the Web. The DC version of the Web was really good, and I think they kind of adapted that to the newer one. So this, I may have this one actually. But this has the Fox, which the Fox is apparently supposed to be a funny character. The Comet, because the Mighty Crusaders are back like we've never seen them before. Fly Girl, which I think that was going to be opted for a show. Because it was Fly and the Fly Girl. But this is the Mighty Crusaders. And then these are the kids from the Legacy one. I actually bought these a single issue. I was very excited about this. But then they did a major change. So the Shield looks a little different from this now. Independence Day. I never had this comic. I had a different one, but probably still better than the second movie. Xenoscope. I actually get Van Helsing comics. Their Robin Hood is great. It's very overpriced though because people like pump that. But Robin Hood, I've gotten a few of their issues. Is very good. This one is about Hook. So that's different for me. And this is from this, a lot of these are from this place called Ollie's that people keep telling me I should have known about and I've never been to. So then you got Avengers Season 1. I remember these. So I think this was supposed to be something kind of more like a breakdown of the old Avengers stuff, but it's supposed to be modernized? Oh, okay. They got the code in here you can redeem. So it's supposed, like, see what I mean? It's the Avengers, but they kind of redid them, updated the artwork, stuff like that. Then you have Wildstorm Revelations. I had some of these single issues. I did not have this one, so that's really cool. This is 3 reboots of Wildstorm ago, when I think DC just bought them at this point. Then you have Neverland with Grim Fairy Tales, which looks like, I guess, Age of Darkness, which I guess is a sequel to Hook. Batman Volume 1, Scott Snyder. I do not have this, but Scott Snyder's run was incredible. So that's really cool. Like, it was insane. Like, when they got these, I was like, yo, I don't have, like, any of these. If I do, maybe only one or two. So this is Grayson with Tim Seeley, Tom King. When I first liked Tom King, when he turned Grayson into, like, a spy, and he did the spiral thing. When he first came on the scene, he was good. I have to read Supergirl because I'm hearing mixed reviews from it. From what I've seen of it, I wasn't the biggest fan, but, you know, it was whatever. Now, this is a IDW, I guess, special thing from City at War with the Rat King showing up. It's a special edition. We got Image Horizon. I have no idea what this is. Apparently, this is also from Ollie's. I have to go to this place because they were telling me like they have comics there and stuff, and I'm like, well, they got some trades of $2. Like this is $2.99. Like, why would I want this? Tsum Tsum Takeover. We got Telios, which I guess when DC was trying to make Telios a thing, when they did a Convergence storyline, I'm like, eh. A-Force presents Volume 2, Thor, She-Hulk, and Ms. Marvel. I like She-Hulk. I hate this design on Squirrel Girl. I think Squirrel Girl is amazing. I like the previous designs. I don't know why they thought this design was awesome. This design looks so stupid. The one off of the... I liked her original one when she first introduced the one where she beat Wolverine in a fight, met Daredevil, and she was the babysitter to Luke Cage's and Jessica Jones's kid. That's my favorite design of her. But the one they did in the cartoon show, Rising, I actually thought that was a great thing. If they wanted to make her a little bit more... less slender and kind of more like a squirrel, make her put a little weight on her or something, like that was a good design. I hate that design. Gods of War, Civil War, from Civil War 2, which, I mean, heck, I'll read it. It's Hercules. Hercules is awesome, but Civil War 2 sucked. Mad Max Fury Road, great movie. I'll definitely read that. Yeah, they gave me this whole box of the comics. They just were like, we're going to just go ham on this dude. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So this was an interesting comic. If I remember correctly, this is the one that had MODOK in it eventually. Because the dude that I know is a super MODOK fan was in it. But you had Elektra, Coulson when they were really trying to make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a thing. But I actually got some of these comics. They weren't bad. Guardians of the Galaxy, I actually do have these, not in this volume. I know she got this from, she found it from Goodwill Thought of Me, but she knows I love my Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually think I do have this, possibly. But it's the one where Gamora played out Tony, because Tony thought he was man enough to get with her, which was hilarious. Star Wars. The Flight of the Harbinger. All right, I know I don't have this. I have very few Star Wars centric Luke Skywalker ones. Grim Fairy Tales, different seasons. All right. Xenosoap Fairy Tales continues the tradition of reinventing classic stories for the terrifying twist. The second volume of Grim Fairy Tales. Different season paperback. The series' most popular one-shots. Okay, so these are a bunch of one-shots. I have a few Grim Fairy Tales. Some of the Xenoscope, yeah, they do the women thing and some people complain, but actually the stories are pretty good. I love Van Helsing. I was very excited about this when I saw it. American Vampire. I actually always wanted to read it. Now, this is volume 7, but I always wanted to check this out just to read it over, so that's fine with me. Then... they gave me a bunch of comics. We got Eternals Forever. Black Hood from Dark Circle. Stock paper. Thor, when Thor became unworthy. And since I'm such a comic nut, you know, it's not hard. This is Planet the Apes Exile when it was still with Boom Studios. Universe, very weird comic. I actually think I have this. It's from Fathom. I actually think I do have that one, but that's fine. Sometimes you get doubles. Athena Inc., the Manhunter Project. Don't know what that is, so that'll be fun to read. Real Science Adventures. I guess it's a Real Science Adventures. Now, this was on Free Comic Book Day, and the fact they got me a #1, I was very excited about this. The Sonic the Hedgehog, the Bad Guys. I actually did want to check that out, so that's pretty cool. This is when they did the Trinity comic book for a little while. Old School Avengers from Heroes Reborn. How you can tell is because Captain America has the eagle on his head. Thor is the Thor with no shirt. WandaVision and their like redesigns. I actually like that version of Captain America's costume with the eagle on the head. I thought that was a cool design choice. Captain America from 1996. This is the Steve Rogers Captain America. Totally down for that. Night of the Beast with Titans. Some of these are like old comics, and I'm here for it. Batman Gotham Knights, Bruce Wayne's murderer. I remember that, where he had to like kind of solve that, so that was pretty interesting. Old School Superman. I always had fun with these comics. I thought these were a cool power set. I know Jonathan's supposed to be getting this, but I kind of do hope there is a Kryptonian that has this power set, because I thought it was a cool power set, just not for main Superman. Red, and what's his name? So then they had Valor, which is a DC old comic there. Yeah, some of these are definitely from the 90s. Look at these prices. $1.25. And I used to think that was expensive. $1.75 for the new Titans. Now you pay $5 for these same books. Star Wars Adventures. This is back, I think, when it was with IDW. Yep. Violent Messiahs. I have no clue what this is. That'll be fun. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Very cool. I like to read that. Looks like there's 2 copies of this one. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. #1 of 3. Tex Avery's Wolf in Red. So I got 2 of these in here. So when it's Wolf in Red, it's like the guy that does the dog thing, Ooga, that the mask imitated in the movie. Action Lab Dog of Wonder. That's really cool. Action Lab is a fun one. Study Hall of Justice. I'm trying to get that for my niece. Okay, we got Action Lab #1 Dog of Wonder here. These might be 2 different covers. Looks like it might be the same comic, but hey, I'll take 2 different covers. This one is the easiest Turok to get. I have this one like at least 3 or 4 times, but that's cool because it's kind of put away, and I think I have an idea for what. This is actually a really great cover. Turok Dinosaur Hunter. It always comes back in waves. Vanguard. I actually have this one, but still happy to have it. I'm okay with some doubles. Vanguard #1. This is the Gotham Knights, who killed Bruce Wayne. All the President's Men, Z-Men. I have no idea what this is, so that'd be cool to watch or read. Civil War 2. For nothing else, I like. This is one of my favorite Iron Man costumes. I think it's awesome. But Civil War 2 still sucked. Willpower. I'm about to say this is Dark Horse, I think. Yeah, they got barbed wire. Aquaman, back in the day, right before, a little bit before he lost his arm or his hand. The Hypernaturals from Boom Studios. I actually know about these. I always wanted to read one of these. That's cool. Huh. Punisher Warzone. Back when Punisher was awesome before they destroyed his character for the most part. Some people like it. I don't think all that extra and changing the symbol and stuff. I like Punisher being the street level guy who takes them all on. This is the First Strike from a Hasbro comic event. This is one of their events from back in the day. They have the checklist on what you want to do if you want to deal with that. I think it started with G.I. Joe. Oh, this is a Hawk World when they went into Thanagar a little bit more. I have a couple of those issues. All right, so this is a Heart of Ice. This is with Blizzard. This was Iron Man comic, like what they made him younger. I remember that. I have this comic. I remember. I'm really good with my covers because the covers are iconic to me. But this was a good comic. Gambit versus Sabretooth. Detective Comics. I don't have this, so that's cool. Comes the time of testing with Cyclops back from the 90s X-Men. Valor's first issue when they did the Eclipto. They really tried to make Valor a thing. If I remember correctly, that's technically, was it Mono? I don't remember. Oh, X Factor. This is definitely from the 90s. But I used to love this, and I always thought it was cool that Angel could do that with his wings. Alright, so we got some X Factor. That's definitely Forge. Has a more native kind of look. Avengers No Road Home. That they used that story to introduce this character. I thought it was alright. Like I read it, it was alright. But it's cool to have a single issue here. Also, like I said, Hercules is awesome. Return to Mojo World X-Men Blue when they were doing these X-Men colors. So that's cool. X-Men Gold. I haven't had an X-Men comics in a long time. But I like some of these, yeah, like this one's the Elementals, Comico. I like some of these indie ones, man. They really hit the nail on the head with that one. Oh, shoot, Extermination. I'm actually reading this digitally because some people say it's good, it's bad, but they said it's like a Batman and a Joker, but the one character kind of sells it and the other one feels like he's tryhard. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I don't mind having a single issue of that. I was eventually going to get that in the thing. Yeah, it's still going. Mara, Queen of Atlantis. That was not too long ago after Aquaman stopped being, you know, the King of Atlantis for a little bit. Uncanny Avengers Axis. I was actually missing this one, so I'm totally down for that. Marvel Action. Now, these are based more off the cartoons. See, that kind of Captain America look is what I'm talking about. That's I like. I can't stand the Captain America pirate boots. I love Cap, but doing stuff like that, any boots different is good. G.I. Joe with the Baroness. Obey Cobra. I know that was a story arc. I'm totally down for G.I. Joe. I kind of get those randomly, so I'm always okay with those. Star Wars Adventures. This one has Rey, Poe, and Finn. And back here, Ironheart. I think this is when IDW was doing some of the Marvel stuff before they just took it over. Star Wars Adventures, Darth Vader. I got a lot of Star Wars Adventures here. Let's see if these are the same. But these, you can definitely tell this is a more modern comic. It's a little thicker, but it's $5.99. Weapon of the Jedi. Cool. Oh, nice. Godzilla Monster Protectors. Alright, any Godzilla, I'm down for that. Legend of the Shadow Clan from Aspen. Okay, I have one of these. I don't have this one, though. But I do have one of those. That's cool. So a more martial art based kind of thing. Iceman, the Dan Abbott one. Wait. Oh, no, this is the older one. Okay, I thought this was the newer one where he forgot he was a superhero. Icons of 104. Yeah, this was actually not that bad. Legion 89. That's Lobo back in the day. I actually have the toy version of this. This is Bishop, and this is his daughter, Shard. That for some reason it feels like they kind of forgot about her. I have the toys of both of those, and that was Bishop's look. That toy. I had this other Bishop toy that was the classic 91, but it like the thing used to spin, but it like broke. I have this, but I don't mind having it again. Guardians #1. Some of the ones that have doubles, I like to put them in other places or other things. That way, if one gets ruined, if not, that's when Donny Cates did it, and he went in to make the new group. Planet of the Apes, Cataclysm. I'm totally down for that. I have no Planet of the Apes. Now I have a couple. Hypernaturals. This actually looks good. The cover looks great. Got freelancers here. Boom Studios. I'll check that out. I'm liking this. Hypernaturals #1, 2, #3. Okay. Getting a few of these, I can get a good idea of what this is. We got a old school Witchblade here. Totally down for that. We got Falcon the Avian Avenger. This was when they were still $3.99. When he got his new suit after he stopped being Captain America. Action Verse Stray. Actually, I think I was trying to buy this. So yeah, okay. I'm down for that. That's an indie. Legend of the Shadow Clan repeat. Miraculous Ladybug. I'm actually behind on this comic or on the show. I got to like season 3 or 4. I need to catch up. I seen they have some more characters. And yes, I watched Miraculous Ladybug, superhero, and unironically, and my niece happens to be into it too. So actually, I have another Miraculous. If it's superheroes, I will at least check it out. Miraculous Ladybug, sometimes it gets a little repetitive on the adventures, but I'm okay with that. I watch Power Rangers, so not really a big of a deal. Oh, Ghost of Vader's Castle. I heard this was a really cool comic series. Star Wars High Republic. We'll see if I'm interested. I when they told me their goals for what they were doing, I was like, eh. But now I have a few, and at least I didn't have to buy them. Star Wars High Republic. Whatever this alien is, I think the alien on the bottom's cool. And the one in the top left corner, because she looks like she has a bat pet, and I like characters with pets. Star Wars Adventures, The High Republic. Looks like this is a part of that series. And then it's a number 5. I can't tell if it's a repeat or not. High Republic, number 11. High Republic, number 4. There was a High Republic book I read where one like a samurai thing was good, but no, this is good. I actually now can read it, give an honest idea on it if I like it, because I didn't like their approach, but at least now I appreciate that they did that. Bold New Era Transformers. Nice. We got a Hypernatural repeat. High Republic repeat. They might have just sold them as just a grouping of things. High Republic repeat. What's this? Dream Daddy. The science fair is tomorrow, and Daisy, Christian, and Christy haven't finished their projects yet. When they accidentally meet at the library, Dads, Brian, and Joseph comes in, intent to prove their children are ready for the next science superstars. Looks like a slice of life. I'll read it. Another Miraculous, number 1. Down, nice. I have this one, I think. This is $20.99. That's Ravage in the corner. They never really did nothing with Ravage. I actually like the character. I thought they would have tried to bring him into the thing, but they didn't. Kimura. See, I know about Stratonaut. Kimura is a very indie comic. Spider-Man Universe. Spider-Man Universe. 1003 of 3, so it's 2 of those. Day of Judgment Purgatory. This is a JSA comic. 3 of 5. Yeah, I would say it looks like that's in the middle of it. X-Men. I was really into X-Men when they came out with that character. I do not have this comic. We already have Vanguard number 1. This cover's a little jacked up though, so that might actually be a collector. The Visitor from Valiant. Don't know that character. Just Dread, baby. And another one, same comic. And another one, same comic. Like I said, I'll just give some of these. Exo Man of War and Turok. Nice. I might have that one. I kind of remember that cover, but either way, it's still cool. I'll reread it. Wildstar. This is a character from Image. I remember this character. This is number 1. I didn't have number 1. I had like number 3. So I do have this because this is Strike Force number 4 because this is one of the coolest covers back in the day. And we have another Strike Force number 1 and another, or whatever that one is, and another one of that one. We got Transformers Armada, Future Foundation number 1, same High Adventure one again, Wolverine, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles single issue. I'm down for that. Marvel Action Black Panther. Nice. Marvel Action Spider-Man. Nice. Sonic the Hedgehog, cover A. Down for that. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimensions. Look, even with the repeats, this was a really cool gift, and I love the fact that they thought of me, and I don't know if they just grabbed them, however it worked, but I'm really appreciative. So, and like I said, the copies, I'll either A, gift them, or B, keep them. I have a few copies. Doubles, it doesn't hurt. I'll just put them in there, and then I have two, so if one gets messed up, I got another. But this is all, and I hope you guys had a great holiday. I think that's all my holiday stuff. Keep protecting, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real.